Yeah, I think it's going to like next season. Some things are going to come out. So this is a prediction, another prediction, right? Just don't, you know,
we know what's up.
Don't say it. I think that her off these drugs is going to get her to a point to where she's sick and she's in the hospital, right? And then the doctor tells her something about herself, and then she finds out that Leon lied about the baby. Tell me that don't sound like it happened.
So are you going to tell us you were there riding with them, or are you going to keep playing us?
I'm telling you, next season she gonna be like, I don't know if it's this season. No, they ain't got time for this season, but next season, I'm telling you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there are predictions, right? People, I have a prediction for next season.
Okay.
But when they're that detailed.
That's detailed? That was detailed?
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer. No matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you. And we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey, y'all, we back.
Black.
Once again, we're not your average Joes, but this show is. We got one more left after this.
Run that one, ain't you?
I'm gonna run it till it's over, man. I'm gonna run it till we got one left, man.
Episode 9, man. It's crazy how fast these shows be going. You know, it's funny. When I see that I've watched like 9 to 10 weeks of shows, I'll be just like, damn, I could have worked out this week and I'd have been 10 weeks in. You know how fast that goes? Like, you know, when you work out, it's just like, it seemed like it goes slow. You're just like, how long you been working out? Like 2 days.
Yeah.
You watch a show, you've been watching that show for 10 weeks.
Invested, dedicated, gotta do it.
Man, exactly. Go to the gym.
That's hilarious. Yeah, go to the gym. I got a whole workout bench and everything in my garage. And it's still a task to get there. But I just be tired from working for it.
Yeah, we do.
But I do
jobs. It though. We do have jobs.
Yeah. We don't get paid off this yet. Yeah, we still work the regular world.
For real.
My light is bright in the motherfucker.
But
anyways,
episode 9. It's I'm not gonna say I sit here and say I didn't like this episode, but I was just like, okay, like they were pushing everything to the last episode, and I figured, but you know, it's I almost thought my prediction came true with the they had a little the little scuffle and Chameleon got shot. So I was just like, well, she's not dead yet. So, hey, you never know. And she doesn't seem like she's on the girl's side yet because she really wants her daughter back. But this episode kind of, it was, if you remember from the last episode, it got to where the daughter was located, which was this cabin somewhere off in the woods somewhere. And they pretty much left us off with Deon Cole just going towards the house, and then that was the end of the episode. That was last episode. So this episode, like, they're actually in the house. Well, Deon is in the house pretty much the full time while Leon is outside. I'm calling him Deon and Leon, but his real name is Joe in this in the TV show.
My wife says we confuse her when we do that. We be like Deon and Leon.
So Joe in the show, right? He's already in the house. He got in under the house while Leon is in the garage fighting off Russians. He got his ass whooped.
Well, it's funny. He did, but it's funny because the episode started with him in his store playing with the nail gun, and like he's like doing like army tactic moves with the nail gun, and he calls himself the Nail Man, not the mailman, the Nail Man.
Right.
Because him and Dion had a whole argument.
How many years
Him
back?
and Joe had a whole argument about it.
How many years back was that?
They said 1 year.
1 year back, yeah. So 1 year back, they always flash back, look like the beginning of the episode. You can kind of use what I guess was going on in the beginning of the episode for the rest of the episode. Because last episode it was the daughter speaking in Russian, and then you found out that she spoke Russian. In this episode, Leon had the nail gun, and he was going to use the nail gun. As soon as I saw the tools in the garage, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna kill somebody with a nail gun. Joe's in the house, and Leon is outside, pretty much trying to get inside the house, but he's stopped by one of the security, Nikolai's people or whatever, and he has a gun to his head at first, but I guess it was something that threw him off, and he ended up losing a gun.
He wasn't trying to get in the house. He was trying to cut the lines for the trucks.
Right. Yeah, he definitely did that first. So yeah, once he cut the lines, the gas, and one of the guards came out there and saw that this had happened. Probably smelled it or whatever. Leon put a gun to his head, but he ended up losing the gun.
Right.
You all right, big dog?
Yeah, I had to scoot it up, man. I was looking small. You was up on it like this. Like, yes. So Leon, Dion with the I was back there like,
I've been trying to sit up because there was one podcast where I was just like
but yeah, so the guard was distracted, and it was a fight. Leon was getting them hands and feet put on him.
Man.
But then he grabbed, and somehow he got to the nail gun, right? Was that how it happened?
Yeah, he had pushed him up against the wall, and there was a bunch of tools. And first he had grabbed the axe. He was like, I'm crazy with this axe, and he threw the axe and it hit the wall.
Wait. I was about to.
Please try a little later.
Jesus Christ!
Wait. You say he grabbed the what now?
Axe. What? Did I say it wrong the first time? What happened?
He said first he grabbed the ask, and then he was like with the ask. I was like, what the what?
Hey man, sometimes it come out like that. Sometimes I'll be just like, ask me a question. I'm not all there sometimes.
No, you couldn't, because I remember when you was in that movie, you couldn't say axe either. Remember, there was like, the lady was like, how do you say ask? He was like, axe. You remember when you did that movie?
What movie? What you talking about, man? You making a joke right now?
What's the movie with Kyle Barker, man? With Kyle, when he was
I just woke up, man. Kyle Barker.
He was a news reporter. He was turning white. He was a news reporter. He was turning white.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was like, she was like, how do you say ask? He was like, axe. She was like, no, she was like, ask. He was like, axe. I don't. That's hilarious. But anyway,
I don't even know.
I can't think of it. Living Large.
Right, there you go. Yeah. That movie was silly.
That movie is. I was scared of that movie when I was little. But so he's throwing all the tools at him. It's not working.
Mm-hmm.
How does he get to the nail gun? Because he tried to throw the axe at him, and it didn't. It looked stupid. He threw it. It just like bounced off the.
Yeah, dude pushed him up against the, they were fighting pretty much. You're fighting, you're falling everywhere. So he fell up against the counter, and then the nail gun was there. Hit him.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Hit him about a good 4 or 5 times, and then he hit him in the head.
Yeah, he was surgical with that nail gun.
Yeah. I don't know about you, man, but like if I'm fighting somebody and I get beat up and I end up shooting them with a nail gun, I don't feel good about that. It's like you just got served. Like it's like somebody just beat you up. You had to grab a weapon to win.
Hey, if that's a fair fight for sure, but he wasn't gonna stop at just beating him up. He was trying to kill him.
No, a Russian dude could have been grabbed that gun. The gun was on the ground a few times, and he kept on squaring up with him. You know what I mean? It's like he wanted to fight him. This is like the gun was been.
But he wanted to kill him. His plan was to kill him.
He would have killed him eventually, yes, but he did want to show him the square up like one time, and then he got beat up.
No, if it's a fair fight, you got to beat up his life. But in that situation, it's like eventually he's going to kill you. So I don't feel bad.
I get it. It's just like one of them things. Like I'm trying to get my little goddaughter out of here. I don't want to fight with you. I'm gonna shoot you as soon as I get a chance to.
Yeah, it ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Dion creeps under the house to break in. Which he succeeds.
I'm trying to figure out how
the daughter
heard nothing in the house.
Yeah, the daughter be so annoying. Like the daughter is, I would hate trying to rescue her because she don't get the hint. Like when he's hiding over there, he like shh, whatever. And she's like looking at it. Don't look over here. There's a guard in front of you. Don't look over here.
Yeah.
Then she gets into the bathroom. And they trying to break out the window. She gets out the window. He like, go. No, Dad, come on. You can't. He can't get through the window. Go.
No, she just don't listen, man. And I swear, in a regular movie, she would have got shot first, bro. Like you could, it's just like you can't be going back and forth with nobody. It was a lot of things in this movie that I was just like, man, like we could have been out of here. Like when what's her name? Chameleon shot through the car. This was later on in the episode. We ain't gonna go here yet, but I'm just gonna give you an example. Like she shot through the car, and then Chameleon went through the car looking for her. I was like, you could have had the gun that you had and shot her in the head while she peeked in the window, and you decided, no, I'm gonna dip and start running. I would have hid in the back. I saw that door, but
yep.
Day over.
Soon as you got that door open, there ain't nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
While all this is going on, Joe's wife is in the hospital. So what's happening is kind of proving more towards my theory of what I think is going to happen at the end of this. I still think somebody's going to come back for those drugs, and it's going to be a problem with those drugs. And I think the dude in the hospital is going to be somehow connected to them now.
Yeah, I was just thinking about his history or whatever, because he was like he was into some stuff or whatever, and he ends up in the hospital because his wife shot him. So I was just like, yeah, that's coming back.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's like his story, but then even after all of that, how convenient he was just like, I'll take this body, you just leave. Like ain't nobody just doing that. He got some kind of street ties, and I think it's part of the drugs. I think that's going to come back and be the new thing.
Yeah, I thought he was a part of the whole mix at first because I was trying to look at his neck. I was just like, he got one of them tattoos? Because he was a little bit too suspicious at first, you know what I mean? But
right.
Yeah, I'm glad that the wife, keep going back and forth on her name. What's the wife's name?
I don't know. That's why I said Joe's wife. I don't ever remember her name.
So Joe's wife, she was able, because I think it was that the same episode where she saw the dog, or was it the last episode?
Last episode, she saw the dog. She saw dude walking the dog.
Right. So as soon as she had asked the nurse, where's that dog at? And she was like, we don't have no dog. We haven't been able to have dogs in months or whatever. So she knew that it was one of Nikolai's people probably keeping an eye on her or whatever. So she already had the drop on him when he came in there with the gun, and that's when she hit him with the what's it called, the EKG machine, whatever that's called.
Yep. It shot and fried his brain.
Pretty much. Yeah.
But dude was just like, I got this. You don't need this on you. I got this. I'm just like, Like that was too easy right there. That was too convenient.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah. And then Kathy is trying to make a drug deal go down, which is also going to be a problem in the long run.
Yeah, I think at this point it's a little bit too risky for her. I think she could have waited, especially whatever. That's why I was saying last episode, I was like, even though she's so sad about the daughter, like she's still on this mission to get this money, no matter what. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it, but it's like that heroin ain't going nowhere.
Right. That like you all right. Just wait. Like you could wait. You could break down the plan later on as you figure. But I think she's moving so fast because I think she thinks in turn selling those drugs is going to get the money they need to get the daughter back. That's what I think she's thinking.
I think she's watched too many TV shows because I feel like everything. I feel like everything she's doing is very like TV-ish, granted this is on TV, right? But like
Right.
we're looking
But that's
at
her character.
Her real life situation. Her character is like, yo, like I know how to do this because I've seen this happen before on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So she set up the drug deal. She knew how to give the bartender a couple $100 to find out where the guy was. And when she found out, she's just like, I got that H. Oh, that sounds like some cop stuff. Tell me that sound like
yeah, dude. I think it's funny when they be doing stuff like that. Like when she's talking to the bartender, he was like, she was like, have you heard him? He's like, nah. She put down one hand and she's like, you heard him now? He's like, nah. She put out another. He's like, still ain't heard. She was like, come on, nigga, I ain't got time.
How much is it gonna take? 500. I'll give you 3. Man, he over there.
That to me, that's funny how they just break that, like, because that dude be annoying. Like, nigga, just say where they at. She's like, I ain't got time for this, nigga. Where's he at?
Dude, tell me how much you gonna need. It's just like, man, it's gonna cost you. It cost me what? Man, for real though. But
so with the drug, when she gave him the sample of the drugs, I thought she didn't take it. Like, because remember, he was like, I insist. And he kind of like pointed the gun, like, take the drugs, like, sniff it. I thought she pulled the move where you like wipe it with your hand and look like you sniffed it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she did that. But when she didn't, when she actually did and like sniff it, I was like, oh.
She's gonna turn it to a
because my wife was like, oh, she's gonna be a drug addict. I said it's possible. I was like, but I hope not. But
yeah, I think it's gonna like next season. Some things are gonna come out. So this is a prediction, another prediction, right? Just don't,
we know what's up.
Don't say it. I think that her off these drugs is gonna get her to a point to where she's sick and she's in the hospital, right? And then the doctor tells her something about herself, and then she finds out that Leon lied about the baby. Tell me that don't sound like it happened.
So are you going to tell us you were there riding with them, or are you going to keep playing us?
I'm telling you, next season, she going to be like, I don't know if it's this season. No, they ain't got time for this season. But next season, I'm telling you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there are predictions, right? People, I have a prediction for next season.
Okay.
But when they're that detailed.
That's detailed? That was detailed? I'm telling you, I thought that in my head. I'm just like, watch, she's gonna be in the hospital and they're gonna find out she can't have no babies.
Okay, so this would have been my prediction. Next season, she got an addiction now. Now I think she's gonna be stuck on the drugs. I think the drugs gonna be a problem. That's my prediction, right? You see how I said that?
Yeah.
This is what you just said. You said, I think next season she's going to end up sick from the drugs, right? She's going to be in the hospital. The doctor's going to talk to her. She's going to find out some stuff about herself and not having a kid. It's going to be a problem between her and Leon.
Mm-hmm. That's not a prediction? Honestly, it seems simple to me in my head when I thought it up. I'm like, yo, I could see. Because they already brought it up. You see how they hinted it the first little episode, and they ain't talked about it since then. They gave us the little what I called Easter egg in the first couple episodes, and it's just like, all right, they ain't talked about it. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal because it's like, who cares that she can't get pregnant, right? But I was just, they ain't even start filming the second season yet, man. How am I know that?
Yeah, right. They started writing it though.
I ain't in the writing room, man. I wish. I wish. They be like, sir, you can't be doing reviews on it. You can't do reviews and pick the right room. I would mess up my check. I be like, yo, Lamar, we can't do Average Joe no more because it's a conflict.
Hey, man, I'm waiting for the comment like, what the fuck? Hey, man.
Hey, bro.
You were just here Sunday, man. What are you doing?
Send that check back. Yeah, but when I saw it, I was just like, okay, that it could either be that, I feel like, or it could be the fact that you don't see it at all. She hit a good amount of that through her nose, and I don't even think you're supposed to do it like that. I've never done heroin, but snipping heroin.
I don't know the rules of doing it. Yeah, I don't know the rules of doing heroin either, but I have seen movies where they've done it through their nose too. It's like how they tested it.
Okay, yeah. So it looked like she took a good amount of it, and I'm just like, they kind of showed her kind of off in the distance. I mean, off in the city, just spinning around doing crazy stuff, all high. So I'm like, okay,
High as hell.
I think Touch might be involved as well at some point with that. Like he might be like, what's her name? Damn, I hate not knowing the names now. So Leon's wife, he might try to help her out. He was just like, man,
You talking about Kathy?
Kathy. Okay, so Touch might be just like Kathy, like, are you on drugs? Like, cause he know what a dope fiend
Mhm.
look like. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And Leon be
I
like,
definitely see that happen. I see him being like, clean,
mm-hmm.
and him looking like Kathy, like, damn man, like why you do this? Like now I gotta help you be clean.
Right. And Leon gonna be just like, what are you talking about, Touch? What do you mean? Just like, yo, Kathy on that H. Cause you see, Leon found out. Leon been known about Touch's dope, like junkiness. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, you been knowing? He was like, I love you, bro. I was like, well, I mean, if you love him, you would have told him something, right?
Yeah.
I,
But
I love
it's
you,
what we
bro.
talked
Continue
about.
to do crack.
We talked about that in another episode.
I
How
know we did.
men, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like you can't tell. He'd be like, nigga, don't ever judge me. Like I'll be like, man, hey, you got to stop doing those drugs. Nigga, you don't know my life. Don't judge me, nigga.
Yeah, but I think that's the one. That's like one of them things. Is like, I'm not gonna tell you if you do other stuff that's just not harming you. Okay, whatever. But if I feel like you as my boy, you was just like, yeah, bro, and I'm going through it and I'm doing this H. I'm just like, bro, like you got kids. I'm at least try
Stop
to
saying this H, nigga.
just H. I'm gonna drop it just like she said, just H. I'll be like, bro, like, come on, man, like, think about this. I'm gonna talk to you before. I'm not gonna just not say
Right.
nothing. Like, he didn't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I knew.
But like I said, it for me, I say something. If you shun me off, then I'm just gonna distance myself.
Then that is what it is. Yes.
You can't force no man to do nothing.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, so all in all, like, you know, with the Kathy thing, she ends up doing that with the drug dealer. She even makes the drug dealer take a snort too, which is wild. Like y'all both got guns pointed at each other. And yeah, so she has to bring back a kilo of heroin at some point. Maybe maybe next episode, you know what I mean, to do the deal. I feel like it's gonna go sour.
Very bad. It's going to go very bad, and that's where whoever's in charge of those drugs comes into play.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I don't look at what's his name like a villain because he looks sloppy. Oh boy, that she got.
Which one?
She did the drug deal with the guy in the car.
No, for the fact that he looked so unprofessional, it makes me think he's going to be the one to rob her for it. It's gonna be like a twist, like she gonna try to set up the drug deal with her and Leon. Leon ain't the man to go to no drug deal with, and it's gonna be a robbery. And then it's gonna be like, I still feel like the mama in jail is gonna come out like, y'all owe us for them drugs, like we need that money back.
Yeah, I can see that too. Because the mom is just there at this point. It's like her storyline is kind of blah.
Right. But she has to come back around. They ain't gonna just get rid of her.
Yeah. It's all gonna tie into each other.
Right. And I still think Dion Daddy is alive. It's just bothering me that they do not show no pictures of him. They'll mention him all the time. Remember, he was like, and it lets me know if that was another hint, if you call it Easter eggs, that was a hint when Dion visited Leon. I mean, when Joe visited Leon at the store, and he was like, yeah, my dad called and said he wanted to see me.
Yeah.
It was like he in that moment he was planning something because he said he don't ever want to see you, and he was like he just like hugged him or something. He just left.
Right. He was just like, it felt like he wanted to tell me something, but he didn't. Yeah.
So he's alive somewhere. He got some stuff going on in the background. It's gonna be those drugs. Like you got rid of my drug, Joe. Why you touch my drugs? Now we owe everything. It's gonna be one of those. Like he's gonna blame Joe for losing those drugs.
Go to bed, Joseph. Yeah, I don't know about the dad being alive, but that'd be dope. I mean, at this point, because it's like he faked his death though, and then he still has this money hanging around. Because I feel like if you fake your death, and you got this your money just hanging around all willy nilly, and then you got these drugs just sitting in the cabin by itself. I was like, why is that not taken care of now that you're gone?
It's not. So it's not. It's not in the sense of faked his death and leaving the money. He left the money to his granddaughter. That was that wasn't. He wasn't saying hold that for me. I think he was saying that's for her. That's like her cushion. But then he has to fake his death to get away from the Russians, and it's like you can't come out of hiding until they're gone.
Yeah, that
So
makes
I think those drugs are where the rest of that the 9 million went.
yeah, and that makes sense because it's like it's not like they found the full 10 million. They found 1 million,
Mm-hmm.
and then he could be
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else with the 9. Like, yo, I left it for y'all now. Come on now. I did my part.
I think the 9 went into those drugs. I really feel like the 9 went
Yeah.
into those drugs, and he had something else going.
That's gotta be that's a lot of heroin. $9 million worth. That's gotta be
Yes, and they and they didn't even show us what it was. Remember, she just looked at it and was like,
Right.
"What?" and grabbed one and ran. So we don't even know how much it was, and she never said how much she had.
Yeah. We'll see. For some reason I feel like we're not gonna find out everything next episode. I'm gonna be like,
we are.
I feel like it's
We're
gonna
gonna find.
somebody's gonna die.
No, go ahead.
Somebody's gonna die, right? I feel like it's gonna be a cliffhanger episode. I just feel like that's what they've been leading up to, and we feel like it's gonna close out. But there's so many things open, and they ain't gonna be able to finish it in an hour.
I think it's not. It's gonna be more of a setup for another season episode. I don't want to say cliffhanger. I'll say setup. It's gonna be everything's gonna crumble. Like Nikolai's gonna die. He's gonna get killed by what's her name, the chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna I still think she's gonna find her daughter and she's gonna leave her alone. But she's gonna kill Nikolai. Joe and them's gonna think it's happily ever after. Kathy out here trying to sell these drugs. That's what a new problem exists now. Because Kathy then got these drugs and tried to sell them and got robbed for them, and now they owe somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If Nikolai's dead, there's no reason to keep the mom in jail. Because the mom's gonna Touch is gonna help her with her story. Like she was doing it to protect her daughter. He's in the law enforcement. He could clear her name technically because everybody's mad at the mom, right? Nobody likes her mom because of what she did, right? Or am I tripping?
Nobody likes whose mom? Jennifer's mom?
The detective?
Oh yeah, nobody likes her mom. No, detective.
Right. So nobody likes her mom. So Touch has the power to clear that though.
Mm-hmm. He does
because he knows the mom's story. So I think it's full circle. She gets out and she's still connected. She's the big dog now.
I just don't see her being a big dog. I see her being in it in some kind of way, but I feel like I know Nikolai is going to die now just because like his character's been kind of like lame lately. It's just like he went from like this villain, this like killed his wife, you know what I mean, tortured these guys. It's just like now it's like you got all sloppy. It's like, man, you know what I mean? Like everybody in your unit is getting slaughtered, and it's like you about to be the only one left.
Right, and the chameleon told him, like she said in the moment, like, "Nah, you don't get to die until I find my daughter," which is kind of a threat.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That daughter's not that daughter ain't coming. Where's the daughter at, bro? Like, where's the daughter? Wasn't she on her way? That's like I was like, when the plane land? Like,
man,
that man is lying to her, bro. Like that little girl is AI. They did an AI version.
There, man. She's not gonna want to take her from her nice life. She's there though.
She gonna pop Nikolai because the daughter is not there and he lied to her. That's how he's gonna die.
I think it's just gonna be she's gonna get tired of him because
your daughter's dead, bitch. She's gonna be like, fuck you. And she's gonna shoot her. Your daughter's dead, bitch. I was lying.
I was lying the whole time. Man, better not be, man. I'll be pissed off.
Telling you, bro. Just like what's it called? What is it? Snowfall, when he was just like, fucking shot him already.
Yeah.
Like, you believe that? I should put 2 bullets in his head and threw him in a river. Your daughter's dead, bitch. I just needed you to help me. She's gonna put a bullet in him.
She's definitely going to kill him.
Yeah.
Next episode, I wonder how long it's gonna be if they're trying to wrap a lot of stuff up.
Yeah. But this episode went fast, even though it was a whole hour. I was just like, when he hit him, because he ends up hitting Dion in the back of the head when Dion finally gets inside of the living room, and that ends the episode. So I wonder how long is it gonna take for him to like just because he's gonna just sit there with Dion. I mean, Joe, he's not gonna kill him right away, of course. You know what I mean? He's the lead.
Gonna be a bunch of dialogue.
Yeah, so it's just, I need to wait. He's pretty much gonna wait till the daughter gets back or wait for the chameleon to get back because right now everybody's outside.
Mhm.
All the guards are not dead yet either. There's a few guards that are still living there, right? Because one got hit by a tree. 2 of them died in the outside by Leon, and I feel like there's one more left.
Somebody said, I think Jennifer told Touch like it's still 5 guards in there, or was it no Leon said it. Leon was like he still has like 5 guards left.
Yeah, I just know one got hit by a tree outside, the one that was talking on the phone, but there was still one inside that was messing with the fireplace when she was trying to go to the bathroom. When Jennifer was trying to go to the bathroom, he didn't die yet.
No, but I'm saying at the end when Touch meets Leon in the forest, he's like, where's Joe? He said he's still in the house. He said Nikolai's still there. He still has like 5 guards left.
Yeah, because he don't know anything. Like he don't know all the other people that got killed yet. Because Dion killed one in the bathroom with the shower curtain. So he don't really know he just know who he killed at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna see, man. It's gonna be. I hope they get another season because there's definitely no way they can wrap it up by next episode.
Yeah, I'd be hot if this was like, they canceled it or something like that. I haven't seen any updates on it yet, but I'd be like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, it was a good show.
It's not possible, man. You got to keep it going. But anyways, like, share, subscribe. Talk to us. We talk back. We everywhere. If you there, drop your comments. Was there any comments last week?
Not on Average Joe.
I don't think so. Not on this one.
Yeah. So yeah, man, y'all get BET Plus if y'all ain't got it. If y'all checking out these, it's got some good little shows.
I think there was a comment though.
On Average Joe.
Yeah.
I'm looking right now. I don't see. Okay, let me see.
Oh no, I lied.
Did we read the one where it was just like, thanks again, guys. This is from Pure Pessimist. I'm having trouble watching this episode. I'm just gonna have to keep up with you guys. Will Kathy ever find out she's the reason they can't have kids? I wonder. And will her husband be the one who tells her? And that was the one. That's the only thing I remember. I don't know if we did.
I don't know if we read that last time, but yeah.
Yeah. And then Miss Sharon said, I am really enjoying you guys' reviews. It's getting juicy now that Joe has found the money. Yeah. That was from Miss Sharon.
Miss Sharon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're here anyways.
Yep.
So catch us next week. We'll be doing season finale. Hopefully season finale, not series finale.
Right. Yeah. We'll see.
We shall see. But anyways, we out.
Right.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.